Hello everyone, this is my review of set 40796, Revenge of the Sith, Heroes and Villains Brickheads. This set has 656 pieces and retails for actually just $50, so for the price per piece, that's already a good start. And of course, this is a Brickheads. I don't usually do Brickheads reviews, but it's just too good for me to pass up on. We do have 5 characters, with that being Padme, Anakin, General Grievous, Emperor Palpatine, and Mace Windu, but I kind of wish that we had Padme not be here and that had been Obi-Wan, because then we could have Anakin versus Obi-Wan or Obi-Wan versus Grievous. But this is a style of Padme that we've not seen in Star Wars Lego before, so it's good to at least get her here nonetheless. But I still wish there was an Obi-Wan in this pack, or even substitute the Palpatine or Mace Windu for Obi-Wan. That would have probably been better. But nonetheless, opening upon the box, we can see on this side we have movie stills of the actual character, and we can go ahead and open it up to find this packet here. There are, of course, no stickers, but we will find an instruction manual for each of our characters here, and I would assume, yeah, I believe there is a couple bags for each, and I'll figure out what those are, and I'll let you know. Now, let's just head on, and we're going to start with Padme. The first one we're going to talk about is Anakin, and as you can see, he has gotten a little dusty, but, well, oh well. Anyway, we can see that he has some nice black Jedi robes here. Black is a weird choice in my opinion. I wish they'd gotten more of a dark brown here, but it's definitely more like Mace Windu. He's dark brown. Anakin, he's definitely black. He does have a nice printed tile in the middle for his robes, and at the back we see his hood. He has a blue lightsaber, obviously, and just regular brickheads base on all of these. And nothing too special. I do like the techniques they used for his hair to get that all curly hair. And yeah, there's just nothing too much about this Anakin. Although one of the coolest things is you can actually take this 1x4 brick off, and you can replace it with this one, which has his Sith eyes. I think that's pretty cool. I will not be personally displaying it like that, but I can totally see why people would want to do that for episode 3 if you have a Obi-Wan, which I don't know why they didn't include an Obi-Wan. It would have been cool to have him go. I wish they had included him instead of Padme or Mace, because that could have had Obi-Wan and Grievous, Obi-Wan and Anakin. I think it just would have made more sense. But yeah, let's just move on to Padme. Our next figure is Padme, and I think it's pretty cool for us to get this Padme in this style. We have never gotten this even in minifigure form before, and I think it is pretty sick to get here. We can see that we have a mix of tile and slope elements for her skirt, for like her wavy skirt all around, and we have a nice 2x4 printed for like those, like whatever she has on her torso, and no accessories. I don't think they really needed to give her an accessory, because I don't know what they would have given her, maybe a blaster. But yeah, and we have her nice pullback hair. We have a good detail for the back. It looks great all around. It's a pretty okay. I'm pretty mixed about it though. Our next is Mace Windu, and I think he's actually pretty good. I like him more than I thought I would. As you can see, as I told before, he has nice dark brown robes here. Although that is weird for that gray piece there. The piece probably doesn't exist in dark brown, so that's why they did it. But for $55, should have had it. Really should have had that piece there. I don't know why they didn't have it, but oh well. But looking around at the other, we have that hood piece that was with Anakin, although they used a different piece because that's a 2x2 and that's two 1x2s. So I don't know why there. I guess that doesn't exist either. We have his frosted purple lightsaber, which we have not seen since 2022, actually, with the Republic Fighter Tank minifigure Mace Windu. So that's pretty cool to see. And nothing real detail about his head, of course, because he is, bald. But yeah, so I think he looks pretty good. I definitely like him more than I thought I would. Here is a fan favorite and my favorite of this whole set, and that is General Grievous. He looks so fantastic. I just cannot even begin to describe how good he looks. Just look at him from head to toe. We can just see so much good detail all around. Yeah, it just looks so solid. Starting with the feet, we have these Technic pieces. Well, not Technic, but like these more solid clip pieces, you know what I'm talking about, for his toes and feet. And I think those look pretty good. We have some snot techniques using here for some shoulder pads. And up here we have these pieces here, so we can have this here, and we can actually close that if we want to have just one lightsaber. But of course, it's General Grievous. We're giving him 4. and we can angle this like this, and it looks pretty cool from the side angle or even front on. Up here we can have this printed piece for his grills there, and we can see some nice green in there for like his like blood or whatever it is. And on the back we can see a little bit more of that and a little bit more detail here. Up here we can see these like armor-ish pieces, I'm guessing. And we also have some more Sith eyes that we saw on Anakin, and those are actually also on Palpatine. We'll get to him in a second. And when I say a second, I mean now, because I think I'm done with General Grievous. But anyway, I think that this figure is definitely the best of this, and fans have been waiting a long time for General Grievous, and LEGO did not disappoint. Here we have Palpatine, and I think he looks pretty good. Well, almost. I think that it would have been cooler to get him in his Chancellor robes, because this it can be episode 3 or any of the original trilogy. This is a missed opportunity to give us an exclusive Palpatine that we would not get otherwise, because I can see LEGO doing like an episode 5 or episode 4 brickheadz pack that would just have, you know, this exact figure here. Like, they're not going to do that because they'll keep it exclusive to this, but I wish that we had definitely gotten a different version of Palpatine, but nonetheless, what we do have does look good. We have black pieces using a bunch of different techniques and snot techniques to get this. Although up here it kind of looks like he has like pigtails. I don't know how else to describe that. But we can also see we have these like big bushy eyebrows. I don't think those are his eyebrows, but like the folds in his skin, you know what I'm talking about. And we also have those Sith eyes that were used on General Grievous and Anakin, and I think they look pretty good. They really do. This is not the only place we have seen them. We have actually seen them on a couple other figures, and I don't know them off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure they've been used other places, but they do look good for him. This set is obviously not everyone's cup of tea, but I think this is one of the better brickheads that we've had in a while, and other than some of the weird inclusions, like her being here instead of Obi-Wan, and him being that version instead of the robes, and the color choice for Anakin's robes, I think it's a decent set. Should you pay full price? Never. But I think if you get this on like a 30% off, 40% off sale, you'll be pretty happy with it. If you're into brickheads. I know not many people are into brickheads, and I actually just recently got into Star Wars brickheads, and I think they're pretty sick. Anyway, thank you all for watching this review. I will see you all next time.